weekend, bro? Maybe about your week.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. One of my favorite reasons on being on this show is the intro music, baby.
Oh yeah, but we always banter before the intro music, brother.
Nah, man, I can't. I'm not even allowed to talk.
All
You
right.
dig what I'm talking about? Cause where am I at? What am I on?
The Slash
Come
Brothers
on,
podcast.
come on, man. I'm always on it. Give me the music, baby. Give me the music.
The Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time. The Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time.
What your name is.
Hey, hey, hey. All time.
Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I have no etiquette. I always come in your house and open the refrigerator and take the glasses out that they ain't supposed to be. You know me. You invited me to the house.
Yeah, just doing what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it.
I always leave a good gift though. You know, I always leave a good gift. I'm a good house guest when I leave. After I leave, you be like, that was hard. Don't know if we're gonna do that again.
So anyway, bro, you was telling me about your week, man. What's going on?
Oh man, I had a bittersweet week, man. I got to go home to the great state of Missouri, state of misery, that I'll refer to it as most times.
Mm-hmm.
Little cousin of mine, Marquise, we call him Mouse, got married, man, to his beautiful wife, Kanisha.
That's what's up.
It was a beautiful ceremony. I remember when I had got married the third time. It reminded me of my third wedding. You remember the one you was at? That wedding. Yeah. It was good. It was good. And man, it was beautiful, man. And had a good time seeing my family, hugged my moms, all that good stuff. Then I got on the highway and I came home. And 3 days later, my Uncle Floyd, one of my grandfather's baby brothers, passed away of COVID.
Ah.
So, hey, cups in the air for Uncle Floyd. Great man. Slash Brothers.
Nuptials. Does that mean that persuaded you to go for your fourth?
So, since we're going to talk about this,
Mm-hmm.
I need to put my mask back on. The lady I am with now is probably going to be with me for life.
Okay.
Pretty sure. We don't have no secrets, and she appreciates most of my horrible things that run people off.
Yeah.
So, but with that being said, she's been married before, so she's not one of those ones that, oh, I need to be married, and we both make a lot of money. So, in the words of Big Boy, we don't want to get involved with all them lawyers. You know what I'm saying? So we just write contracts in other ways, like leases, mortgages, businesses. I'd rather be in business with you than be in matrimony with you. It's easier to get out those contracts. But whoever finds the one they're with and they want to get married, salute to you,
Yeah. Well, definitely condolences to the family. And speaking of the Zima virus,
Zima.
Yeah, it's been said that 45 has the Zima virus.
Yeah.
So bad so that he has been flown to Walter Reed to spend a couple of days.
Oh, it's getting bad now. At first, he was doing fine.
Well, there's some, from what I understand, there's like some respiratory things going on that his fever was a little high. So probably, super precautionary.
Should be. He's the president.
Absolutely.
She's the
And
president.
there's other of course, Melania also has it, and then there's other members in the cabinet that also have it.
The little young aide. Yeah,
Hope Hicks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
God bless them all.
yeah.
Or look, or as I say, God's will be done. Um, I have to admit, this morning I heard it this morning. I was laying in my bed. Today was my RDO. For those that don't know, that's your routine day off. Okay, when you work for the government, if you work a certain schedule, you get RDO. So today was my RDO, my routine day off, and I'm laying in the bed, half asleep. Just sent the great tap off to school, and which news do I watch? One with Oprah's lady on there, Gail King. Whatever
Yeah.
Gail King's on, I'm watching that, and they say that Trump has corona. I was asleep, I mind you, and I started laughing. And my baby said, "You can't laugh." I said, "I'm sorry, but I thought it wasn't real." You see what I'm saying? It wasn't real the other day. So I go on back to sleep or whatever. Turn TV on later, radio, and then I find out that America, most of America, at least America that I talk to, don't believe him. They don't believe he got it. They say they think he's using it as a ploy because of how bad, or better yet, I ain't gonna say I don't think he did bad until he brought up my homeboys, the Proud Boys. Said he's trying to back out of that statement because Biden's ready to get his ass. So they said that maybe he's trying to duck. He's trying to take a doctor's note. He's bringing a doctor's note so he don't have to debate. And I have to admit, I can see him doing that. I love him. He's a con artist. So yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you believe him? Do you think he's got it?
I think because of the other people around him with it, I believe it. I
Okay.
do. Yeah, I don't like. I know that he is one that will use anything as a ploy to aid him in trying to obtain the office again. But I think because of the fact that because of the fact that other people are around him, I do believe that he actually has it.
Okay.
So yeah, and especially with going to Walter Reed, that's another measure that I don't necessarily. If it was going to be a ploy, then I don't necessarily think that it was going to be used in that aspect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, uh,
It's,
yeah, but
am I muted? I think you mute. Okay. Look, mute me. I'll be
well, I
muting me
muted
because I'm
you when you was
crunching.
opening up these chips on and
Hey
your
man,
camera picking
it
up
took
everything.
forever. It took forever to get those open. I just want you to know it was very hard. I would have muted me too.
I was just like, all I hear is sprinkling. I'm like, bro, we on Spotify now. We trying to make sure we professional.
My bad. Hey, I apologize, Spotify. I'm just a fill-in. I'm just a fill-in. Speaking of that, where is the chief?
So the chief, so Tuesday we had Damien on, and Damien was giving him the same clapback that I had been giving him for quite a while, and I just don't think he could take it, so he had to take a day off. And so,
For what was
you
the clap?
oh, the clapback was because he was on his rant about Paul George again, and
Um,
so we had to ask him like, bro, you all talking about Paul George, but your boy King James over here is kind of doing the same thing, but you ain't got no smoke with King James. So what's the difference? And so
ooh,
he wasn't ready for that clapback, so he had to take a day off. No, in all seriousness, no,
I
Landon's
like it though.
yeah, that's my
I
excuse.
like it. I like it. I
But the
like it.
real reason that Chief is not here, he basically, Landon's birthday was this week, and so I'm sure they're celebrating today, and so he wanted to make sure that he could be there to help out the research department and everybody, and helping celebrate him turning 11. So that's where
Right on, man.
he left.
Right on.
Hey, when the Chiefs away, the mice will play, which is why
Hey,
it's 5 versus 5 today.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Here I am.
All right.
Here
So
I am.
so tell me what's going on with your Chiefs, bro.
Um, my Chiefs. So everyone loves to talk about my Chiefs and my quarterback. And I got a great running back out of LSU. I didn't even know I had him until that boy started doing what he does.
Yeah.
And then, Sammy Watkins is showing back, said, hey, I'm a Super Bowl champ. You look over there, and that's Tyrese Hill, right? So everybody, and then, okay, forget the great, soulful Travis Kelce, right? So that's my offense. My offense is great, and give it up to my line. I'm not going to name my line because I don't want y'all trying to recruit my line and take my line away. But my line, hey, KC's line reminds me of that old Dallas line back in the day that gave Emmett all them points.
Yeah.
But as a real Chiefs fan, I got to tell y'all what really has me feeling great about my Chiefs. What makes me think we have a potential to go undefeated. Now, I'm not saying we're going to go undefeated, but we have a great chance because the Chiefs have something this year that we haven't had consistently since the great DT, Derek Thomas, died. I got a defense, bro. I didn't think I had a defense for real because the first two games was suspect. And then we rode into Baltimore, where they said Baltimore is going to give you your first test. And I got nervous listening to other people tell me Baltimore was going to give me my first real test.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. I was real nervous. And then they put the clamps on that boy. I don't even know if he even got 100 yards.
Well, I can tell you, I became a believer after y'all beat Seattle.
Yeah. Seattle, you mean San Diego?
Yeah.
San Diego. I'm with it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, them Bears, them damn Bears is playing some football. I don't know how good they look. I'm just saying they winning.
They winning. That's about it, bro. Let me tell you.
Okay.
So, I've said this even before the season started, right? Mitchell Trubisky is not the quarterback that's going to take us to the promised land. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have nothing against Mitchell Trubisky, but when you're telling me that we could have picked up Patrick Mahomes, we could have picked up Deshaun Watson, I'm just like, y'all traded up. Y'all had the number 3 pick, and you gave up a bunch of stuff to get the number 2 pick to pick up a guy nobody had on their board. And then in the offseason, you bring in Nick Foles. So it's just, and I already had issue with that because I'm thinking, like, listen, Nick Foles is not a starting quarterback for a reason. There's a reason.
There is a reason.
Yeah. He ain't just floating around because he's so good nobody wants him. He's been floating around for a reason. And I get it. He won a Super Bowl. But
what year was that? What year was that?
What, 2017?
Okay, I thought it was about 4. My memory don't work right. That's why
I think last year. Who won last year? Last year, y'all won last year, right?
Yes. Oh, sir. First off, I'm very upset that you even asked that. Let me take back. I'm outside right now. If all my fans are wondering what I'm doing, I'm at my favorite cigar bar in Dayton, Ohio. It's called B&G's. And B&G's every Friday at the beginning of the month, they have a cigar event. So I always got to come down, support, get some good cigars at good prices, So that's why I'm outside right now. But with that being
definitely
said,
jealous. But no. I'm just saying they Nick Foles has recently won a Super Bowl. I get that, but again, he's not been a starting quarterback for a reason. And so I wasn't thrilled that they brought him in, especially when, if you were going to bring in another quarterback, you had another opportunity to pick up Cam Newton, and you didn't do that.
And look at Cam. I got to play him tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I got to play him tomorrow. So that's going to be another good track. I feel like on my way to the Super Bowl all over again. Oh, Chris, you guys been doing good. But who you got to play? Put anybody's name in front of it. You know what I'm saying? Put anybody's name up there. Cam Newton, Fig Newton, Isaac Newton. Chiefs by 20.
Okay, I hear you. Yeah, man. No, I'm happy that we're 3-0, but we're probably the worst 3-0 team that's out there. And so it's one of those. Hey, man, listen. I've been with the Bears for quite a long time. I'm allowed to say it. I love my team. I'm gonna ride with them, but yeah, we definitely need a quarterback.
I've known you for 22 years.
Yeah,
22 at least since I've known you.
Yeah. And here's my thing. I'm not hating on Nick Foles. You know what I'm saying? I want him to do well. Whoever's behind center, if it's Donald Duck, it doesn't matter. Whoever's behind center, that's gonna be the quarterback. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And look at Chief trying to check in. I knew if I brought up That's what I'm talking about, bro. The hate is real.
Hey,
Yo,
man.
yeah. So yo, you think that gonna get paid, bro? You think what he's doing is gonna
Not if he don't win. I'm he better look. So Israel Trevino, shout out to my brother Israel. He's probably gonna jump on here later. Israel Trevino's a big Dallas fan. A lot of my brothers, Jeff Hall, a lot of my friends are Dallas fans. Trevino told me yesterday, we worked together. He looked at me yesterday. He said, Chris, man, we might get the next 5 games. I said, you might. There's a good chance you guys can go on a 5-game winning streak. You see what I'm saying? I said, but you probably come into your division games. You probably play your division games. And division games are always wild cards. When you play your division, you know, the team without a name can be at you. Them Giants is going to play their best game when they play you. So if he doesn't win his division, he better hope they keep him, because oh boy, what's the crazy dude, the owner that wants to be the coach? Jerry Jones. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret about the bad guy. The bad guy got famous friends. Barry Switzer is one of my famous friends. Okay, I met Barry Switzer when I was in Oklahoma. Okay, and me and Barry hang out. We drank. What's that man drink? One of them wines. He drank some wine. Barry's funny. Anyway, we get to talking. I said, "Hey man, you got in there and you won the Super Bowl." He looked me dead in my eyes. Said, "Chris, I was driving another man's Cadillac." Said it just like that, you know. I said, "Right on." I said, "Well, why didn't you stay?" He said, "Man, I've known Jerry Jones since college. He's a prick." He's a prick. So, with that being said, Dak's gonna have to earn his money, and I'm not mad at it. It's just there's a lot of great quarterbacks out there right now.
Well, they already picked up
a lot of black.
They brought Andy Dalton up under him now.
Hey, look, and Andy Dalton will take his spot.
Absolutely.
Don't get it twisted. I'm 45 minutes away from Cincinnati. Just like when I was with the Thunder their first 2 years and they wasn't winning, I was telling people they ain't winning, but they are giving everybody the business. In Cincinnati, when Andy Dalton was there, he was giving them the business. He wasn't getting the job all the way done.
Well, I can tell you this. Since he's new quarterback, I wish the Bears would have got him. That boy from LSU.
Hey, and I'll tell you right now, the boys around here in Dayton, Ohio, they most Steeler fans. They like to be Steeler fans.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but hey, they're Steeler fans. Good for them. But the ones that are honest, you know, and represent their home, who that? I hear who that on the radio every day. I thought it was a New Orleans thing, but I guess it's a Cincinnati thing. And they love that young boy. They love that young boy. They think he's gonna take them somewhere.
I think so too, man. Once they get a team around them, like the Jets got a quarterback that they need to get a team around, and then doggone Cincy got to get the team around that young man.
Wait, who's now? Hold on. Now I ain't watched no Jets game, but young Steven Sexton. I'm shouting out all my brothers, so when they see this podcast, they'll come back to the podcast more. Young Steven Sexton, chief of police up in one of them New York towns. I tell you, I got friends everywhere. I'm a bad guy. He loves the Jets, and he is on suicide watch. You see what I'm saying? Because for some reason, y'all hear that decent? Oh, anyway, sorry. So the Jets, God bless them. God bless them and keep them. I hope they win a game. I don't think they won a game yet, have they?
They haven't, and they coaches, they coaches, and they had a chance to win yesterday. Denver was on their third quarterback yesterday. They still lost. The disappointment that was on their faces.
I'm sorry.
It don't make no sense.
I'm sorry. So when you ask me how my Chiefs are doing, I mean, who's gonna beat me? Who's gonna beat me?
It's gonna be one of the games that you least expect. But I'm telling you, bro, listen, if the Browns come and beat Dallas this weekend, I need all these Cowboy fans to check in, bro.
Hey man, you know there's only one Dallas fan I love to tease. That's our favorite. One of me and you, Fairview Baptist.
Oh,
Derek.
yeah, he hit me up. He said, "Bro, can you stop picking at my team?"
Hey man, hey, you know me. I don't pick on nobody. I'll have a conversation with people, but there are certain people. Trash. Trash juice. That's great. That's great. I don't have my comments on, so if it don't come up, I can't see.
Oh no, it's all good.
I'm on my phone today.
I got
Yeah, no, he's the only one. He's the only one I haven't teased yet. But he's the only person that really just be talking mess, man. You talk like it's 92. Or you know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't won in a very long time.
I had to pull the floppy disk out on them, bro, to show them I had their Super Bowl pictures, and they went
on a floppy disk. He said a floppy disk. That was clear. Hey, that's classic right there. Hey, that's classic. VCR tapes and floppy disks.
Yeah, they wasn't ready for floppy disk. Yo, man, the boy Kyrie been talking, bro. What's
he want to do?
Well, I'm just saying. So him and KD's on this podcast, man, and they were talking. And I guess Kyrie kind of made the comment. He said, "Bro, you in this lighter, bro, it's killing me."
I know. I'm hey, look, but lucky for me, I got a backup. You know me. I'm my homeboy Theodonte Wiseman always told me, Chris, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Did I tell you I ran into him?
Oh, you should run into him more often. I get upset with some of my Oklahoma brothers. Y'all need to come together once a month and just call me and just say, hey, we still love each other. I feel like I got to come back and make sure y'all still love each other.
Well, we do, but brother, it's you know how the military is. You know, we can leave and not see each other for 14 years, come back like ain't nothing changed.
Amen to that.
So it's one of them things, bro. It's not intentional. I just think everybody, you know, life is happening. You know, I'm a busy dude, bro. It's hard to get you to sit down for an hour.
Hey, you know, hey, like I say, you see me. Hey, while I'm out here mingling and enjoying my week, my brother called me and said, hey, man, the chief got some stuff. Come on in and talk stuff to the people.
Yeah. Well, but anyway, let me get back to this Kyrie thing. So,
hold on. Where you running into T-Rock at?
I just ran into him at 7-Eleven.
I love Oklahoma. All right, go ahead. Back to Kyrie.
Yeah. So we Kyrie and KD's on the podcast. You know, KD got a podcast, and he basically says, man, I'm glad I'm finally with somebody else that can hit the game-winning shot. What is your take on that?
Kevin Durant is one of my favorite players ever, but he is not a killer. So when it comes down, pressure still can break his pipe, bust his pipe.
KD has proven that he can make that big shot.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But at the end of the day, I'm not always excited if he's the only one. Let me just say that. So for him to say, I'm happy that I got somebody else, that means that KD can play better because the pressure ain't on.
No. Kyrie said that.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's the first cuss word. How much do I owe? Oh man,
that's two actually.
Kyrie said that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Oh, fuck.
So of course, listen. So of course, everybody, all the analysts was like, is he taking a shot at LeBron? Like, bro,
who else could he be taking a shot at?
Right, because unless he talking about the whole Boston Celtics.
Wait, Boston Celtics ain't got nobody. Who's on Boston right now that we can name?
I'm just saying.
Kemba Walker. No. Yeah.
Tatum.
Hey,
Marcus Smart.
Have they been in the big games with
They were in the Eastern Conference Final. No, but that's what I'm saying. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without Kyrie. Kyrie got hurt. And
so with that being said, he can't be referring to them, is what I'm saying.
Okay, you're right.
So who else could he be talking about?
Right. So everybody jumped on him, like, yeah.
There it is. Look, Venus, the chief said he was shooting at bro.
So then Stephen A came and was like, bruh, like, don't even. So then, of course, you know, all the analysts was like, yo, he taking a shot at Bron, and why are you trying to say something now? You ain't even playing right now. LeBron is in the finals right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so he was like, listen. So Kyrie came back, did it IG live, and basically was like, yo, I'm not taking no shot at LeBron. Like, if I wanted to call somebody out, I would. This is just clickbait. Y'all always trying to put, black men against other black men, this, that, and the other. So Stephen A was like, nah, bro.
Nah, you did that.
Nah.
You said that.
You did that.
You said that. That's like me saying, I meet a new guy and date. And I look at him and say, man, I'm glad I finally got somebody I can rely on.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I just took a shot at Ahmad. I just took a shot at all the brothers. Man, everybody's supposed to say, man, what the hell are you saying?
So listen, if LeBron then win the championship, right? And if LeBron comes out and say, yo, AD is the absolute best teammate I have ever had.
Yeah.
Who is he taking?
Can't be look, no, the reality is you can't be mad. He just, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You put yourself out there. I try to tell people, play games with me. I remember when you go overboard on certain days. And I might not go overboard with you then because I might not feel it's appropriate, right? But the reality is I'm going to get you. I might get you on your wedding day. You see what I'm saying? I might get you on your best day or on my best day. Jay-Z said one of the tightest verses and nobody knew what he was talking about. Jay-Z said, I'm all about $1. Who is 50 Cent? None of us knew who 50 Cent was, but he shot him. Bam, right? So again, be careful when you talk about people because you never know when they get the mic back.
Well,
you know what I mean?
But Kyrie and KD weren't done. They weren't done.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
They weren't
Lord
done.
Jesus. Give it to me.
And, young brother Steve Nash is their new head coach.
Good chance. I like to see that.
Yeah. And KD and Kyrie said, hey, man, we don't really need a coach. You know what? Some games I'm going to coach. Some games you're going to coach.
No way. They just disrespecting.
They said, look, Steve come in, we just gonna be it's gonna be like a collaborative effort. What do you say about that?
So I'll say this. Phil Jackson, one of the best coaches I think there is. I think he had a great collaboration with his team, right? Both of them, be it the Bulls or the Lakers.
He did, but he ultimately made them decisions though.
Hey. But I've read both of Phil Jackson's books. You know what Phil Jackson says in his books? He said, hey, when it comes down to the game, I just reminded them how practice goes and what to do. You know what I mean? They're in the game and I'm telling them what I see and they respect what I see. You know what I mean? And they're going to govern accordingly. Ahmad, you've been a performer most of your life. I don't perform nothing. But after you get through performing, you come to me, we slap hands and I give you a little pointer here and there. You're not going to take exactly what I said, but it's going to improve your performance. I think that's what a coach is. What is a coach, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, though, even Phil Jackson he had Michael Jordan, had Kobe Bryant,
Shaquille O'Neal,
right?
Scottie Pippen,
and none of them has ever said, "Oh, I'm coaching the team." Phil, it's a collaborative effort. Ain't nobody ever said that.
They never had the chance to. And with that being said, meaning they always won with Phil. Phil got them their first championship. Has Steve Nash won a championship?
Nah.
KD and Kyrie have both won a couple or two, right? So all they're saying is, hey, man, come on in here, Steve. Get in here, and we're going to show you how to win. I mean, Steve can take it the way he wants to. If I was him, I would laugh it off and be like, all right, let's collaborate. If he was a smart, in my opinion, you don't want to go look, and they got a great relationship. Why would you ruin it? Steve, you better get in there and be like, I'm gonna collaborate with these guys. In the world of Tormoni, in the world of LeBron's coaching the Lakers. Amen to that.
Brother, what's your name?
Hey, it is what it is, man. And like I say, I think Phil Jackson is one of the best people to understand when you have big personalities, you have stars. You encourage them to do something like, hey, don't forget this, don't forget that. I think Westbrook can't be coached. I don't think Westbrook is a coach, but I think he can't be coached. Phil Jackson would have made Westbrook understand, right? That's what you need a coach for. But when you have players like KD, LeBron, Kyrie that understand what they're doing, and then, like I said, they come to the side and their OGs on the sideline, and the OG says, hey, you're not seeing this point, do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna say? You're gonna say, oh, shut up, Steve. You're gonna say, oh, thanks. You see what I'm saying? It's all in how you want to take it. Now, in the world of we say clickbait and getting people to listen to your podcast, I'm not mad at what they say. Now, if Steve gets mad, I can respect him being mad. But at the end of the day, Steve Nash should laugh and be like, hey, man, I got something. They might not know they need me, but I'm going to show them they need me.
Yeah.
I'm from the show me state. You got to show me that I have to take back my words. I got to eat my words. I got to say, you know what? I thought me and Kev could do it by ourselves. Little did we know it took Steve.
You said this
come in,
hey, bro. So, who is your college team?
My college team is them Langston Lions. Let's
Okay.
clear this up. But before I went to Langston and graduated from the best HBCU there ever was or ever will be, I was a Nebraska Cornhusker fan.
Okay.
Okay. The Missouri Tigers, love them. They weren't a football team when I was growing up. Missouri Tigers were known for basketball, and they always lost to the Jayhawks. So when it comes to college football, I've always been a Kansas City Chiefs fan. College football wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I moved to Oklahoma that I was like, oh, damn, all we do is college football here. You see what I'm saying? So I've never really had a college team.
That's just like asking an OU fan who's their favorite NFL team, and it's OU. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. It is what it is.
Or whatever team that their favorite player went to.
Exactly. Adrian Peterson. A lot of Oklahoma people became Minnesota Viking fans. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And and that's okay. I gotta tell the story about the Oklahoma Sooner fans. So Slash Brother Fan Cash, y'all might not know this, but I worked for Oklahoma City Thunder for their first 5 years. And it was a great time. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, the bad guy's somebody. And me and Miss Durant, Kevin Durant's mom, became great friends because she's a smoker. And in Oklahoma, you couldn't smoke, so she had to come down to the docks while I worked, and we got to know each other well. And by the second season, she said, come here, Bonnie, come here. Explain to me why these fans, she put them in quotations, come to an Oklahoma City game dressed in nothing but Sooner stuff. And I looked her dead in her eye. I said, that's who they believe in. I said, they'll start wearing Oklahoma City once Oklahoma City shows them they're somebody. It's all about the show me. So Kevin, and Kyrie will respect Steve Nash when he shows them there's a reason to be like, that's our coach. That's just the way I feel about it. Prove to me who you are. I don't give allegiance to nobody. You see what I'm saying? Except Christ himself. Everybody else, you got to show me that you're going to cover my six. So, like I know, Oklahoma City wears Thunder gear now. Oklahoma City represents the Thunder now. But when they first started, I seen nothing but Sooner fans coming to the game.
I hate
when where I'm going with this?
When they mix them up, like when they'll rock the OU hat with the Thunder jersey.
Why, man? That's fine. I see people do it all the time, man. I have on a Royal shirt and a Kansas City hat. I'm representing home, baby. No. I'm representing home.
You can represent home on a different day. That's like mixing Nike and Adidas. I can't.
I do that too. Until I get a check, I'm wearing polo and Nautica. I don't care. They don't pay me.
No. I'm talking about in the same outfit.
You heard what I said. I'll have on polo shirt and Nike jeans. I don't care. It matches. It's a color scheme, baby.
Oh my God.
Them boys do what they want, man. Hey, see, you a prima donna. I'm a country boy. He don't care.
I'm particular about that stuff, man. I remember. Listen,
You also get your nails done, so I understand.
You
know
right.
what I'm saying? I understand.
And my feet. And my feet.
Yeah. Now, hey, I get my feet done. That's why I didn't mention it.
So look, man. Hey, you think LeBron and them gonna get it? You think Miami gonna pull it back in?
I don't think Miami is ready to win it yet. I think Miami's going to give a good shot. I mean, I don't think nobody on that team knows what it takes.
I think
to
Jimmy
take
Butler
it all the way,
does, bro.
You think? But look, can he motivate the rest of his players? Now I know he got that. What's his boy from Marquette that come with him? Oh shit, they play together. He's on the squad. They together now.
I mean, Iguodala?
No, there's another. They went to Marquette together.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
Anyway, all I'm saying is maybe.
Well,
but it's a tall order.
They got two people though that won't be for game 2.
Oh, who?
Dragic and Big Boy.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, both of them are out for the day. So it is gonna be a tall order, but I'm just saying, man, Miami went through the playoffs pretty strong. And now, don't get me wrong, the Lakers are going on a nice little run here, and LeBron is in playoff form, and he's bringing that young boy with him. But I don't know,
boys. There's a few of them stepping up, showing off because they playing with LeBron. There's some people on the Lakers team right now that are literally like, this might be my only shot to get a better contract, so they better show up. The Lakers, I just feel like they know it's theirs. Miami's literally got to steal it. They literally are going to have to steal it. And
either way it goes, the storyline is going to be great. Either way it goes, because if LeBron gets it, then of course that's going to open up the conversations about is he the GOAT because he's made it with 3 different teams. And
look, I'm gonna say this, and this is just my opinion.
All right.
No, do I want to talk about that right now? I'm not going to talk. No, because it's a longer discussion. We've had it before. I don't think there's a GOAT of all time because basketball changes too much. I'm so sick of arguing who Jordan beat. Does Jordan get considered because he only played these type of people? He didn't have 3 all-stars on one team. I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? He showed up and did his thing in his era. Jordan is literally the king and the GOAT of his era. So
but here's my thing though.
Go ahead.
If you ask LeBron who's the greatest of all times, he would say Michael Jordan. So for me, if you got somebody that's tipping the hat to the person above them, I don't care. Like, I don't care what LeBron does. LeBron will still, to me, be the second greatest player in basketball history in my lifetime. For me.
Can we? All right. So look, let me say this. Muhammad Ali was alive when Mike Tyson was doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali came out and said, man, Mike Tyson is the greatest, right? Now, regardless whatever happened to Mike Tyson after Muhammad Ali says that, he says, hey, this young man is it. Meaning the greatest boxer literally said, Mike Tyson is that guy. Now, we know who Muhammad Ali is, and Muhammad Ali is all about shine and being the greatest. He's the one that taught us to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And he gave props to Mike Tyson.
Understand that. But here's the thing,
so Mike still thinks he can lace him up right now and take you to the hoop. Mind you, the main reason Michael Jordan, and I will say Michael Jordan is the greatest, is because Magic Johnson said that kid got it. Meaning the GOAT of that era then passed the crown. Nobody's passed the crown. Jordan's not passing his crown. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not. He pulled out the documentary to show that he ain't passing no crown.
Right. And then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said, shut up. You know what I mean? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said, hold on, pimpin'. But that's neither here nor there. Again, it's all popularity. It's all to sell tickets. It's all to make people feel good.
But
and
Chris,
all I'm saying,
here's the thing, though. We just watched The Last Dance.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people that have never seen Jordan play a second of basketball. and still know the greatness of Michael Jordan.
So with that being said, what do you think Deuce's son is going to say to you when they give you LeBron's documentary? You see what I'm saying? You got to understand, we're still watching.
I understand that. You know what
see what I'm saying?
He's going to say Michael Jordan.
Hey, and that's where I say, we'll see. I don't have enough money to put down on that. Now, you ask me who's going to win the championship?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet my check that the Lakers is going to win. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to bet my check. Now, back up 2 steps. I think LeBron is the GOAT. I think LeBron's the GOAT.
Okay.
I think LeBron is the greatest
ever. Even without winning this championship, you still think that?
Even without this look, I wouldn't. This championship don't count to me. All all this. No. I'm not saying it doesn't count. I'm just saying there's an asterisk by it. Just like the first time San Antonio won. Remember when San Antonio won? When it was a cutoff season, and they came back and they played, and San Antonio took it from New York.
But this is my thing, though, Chris. Everybody had to go through the same thing to get to
exactly. But look,
behind the asterisk behind it, they had to they deployed basically. They
exactly
deployed.
The same way that the Jordan fans are saying LeBron ain't the GOAT because he didn't do it this way. All I'm saying, different times. That's why I say I don't believe the greatest of all times. I don't believe unless they play heads up. One-on-one. Give me one-on-one. Go meet Jordan when he's 30 years old, 28 years old, LeBron, and y'all play at the hypes. Who's the better player? I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is an ignorant conversation to me. I think it's nothing but the media because I'm kind of like Martin. You're a critic. Most of these people that are making this are nothing but critics. You ain't played this game. You don't know what it is. Ask his teammates. Ask Phil Jackson. Who's Phil Jackson called the greatest? If Phil Jackson says Mike is better or was a better player, I'll take Phil Jackson's opinion over anybody's opinion when we get to talking about who's the greatest. Because he literally played, hang out, knows Michael Jordan. He's watched, played against LeBron. Phil Jackson would be the one to be like, yeah, LeBron might have got it. Or, hey, Mike is still one of the dopest I've ever seen do the game. So, you know me, I'm a historian. I always think, what does it take to change the game? Michael Jordan changes the game of basketball. Mm-hmm. Lawrence Taylor changes the game of football. LeBron is changing the game of basketball. You see what I'm saying? He's doing stuff we've never seen done. And when he plays with his son, now mind you, this is a couple years down the line, but when he gets on the court and he's playing against or with his son, now what? Hey, Jordan, did you do that?
His son
do that, Jordan? Hey, his son's gonna make it just on the fact that he's his dad's son.
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying. LeBron, he's older. He's older a whooping when he get back, bro. He gonna get them hands.
Shit.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tag you in something that I.
No, I seen the meme. I seen the meme. You see the meme was him and Dwayne Wade sitting on the bench, and Dwayne Wade says, "Hey man, you ain't raising Bronny to be a good man." And LeBron's kind of looking at him like, "Really, really, do you?" But anyway,
yeah,
I dig it.
Hey, let me ask you another question. Just off. This is off the topic, completely off the topic, because you brought up Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Was Lennox Lewis better than Mike Tyson?
He was better when they met. When they got in the ring, he was better. If he seen Mike Tyson in the prime before prison, mm-hmm. I think Mike would have gave it. Now that would have been a great fight. Yeah. Mike Tyson is my favorite. I don't think he's the greatest, but Mike Tyson is my favorite boxer.
Yeah.
I think if he would have met Mike without all the tragedy that Mike's been through, better yet, if they fought now, let's clear this up. Mike's coming back, right? I think Mike is going to come back. I think Mike's going to be the oldest heavyweight champion ever. I think if they give him a chance, he's going to come. He's going to clean out the heavyweight division. I don't think no heavyweight right now can handle Mike, in my opinion.
Are you going to the fight?
No. Chris is in college, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta say, hey, that college bill has ate up all my fight money, party money. I had to cancel strippers and hookers and all types of stuff because my son's in college. And college bill is a mother joker if they ain't on scholarship.
I
You
feel
know what
you.
I'm talking about? You
Did
know, but
and I'm gonna tell you something about college too when we get offline.
right
Uh
on.
uh have you ever met Mike?
No, nope. I've been in the same room with Mike, but I've never got to shake his hand. I've got to see him. I ain't never got to meet him. Hey, but with that being said, I will meet him. Write it down.
You know why I'm
Write
smiling,
it.
man.
Why is that? Because you have, you bastard.
I was
Better
at a
be glad I
party
left.
with him, man. I was at a party. I was at we were in Vegas and we were at Travis Barker's party. And he
Right
brought me
on.
into VIP and he was there and went up to him, was just like, "Hey champ, what's going on? It's very nice to meet you. I just wanted to tell you hello." And he said, "So nice to meet you. So nice to meet you."
Right on, man. I hear nothing but good things. Look,
You know I was
depending
scared.
on when. Yeah. And look, he said because once you meet certain people, it throws you off. Like, I'm really right here.
Yeah.
I'm really right here.
Well, I only
And
lost it. I told you I only lost it in front of one person. No,
who?
I lost
Remind me.
I lost it in front of two, but I was able to communicate with one of them effectively, but the other one, straight girls. I went to straight girl mode. It was we were
Who?
leaving, we were in Houston. We were leaving out of a convention, and Timberland walks in, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Timberland!"
I can respect that. Knowing you and who Timberland is, of course.
The
Who
other
else?
person was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I dig it. I dig it. I can
Yeah,
respect that
I,
all
I
day, every
I
day.
got myself together before I spoke to him because it was funny because they were actually coming to Oklahoma City that following week for Raw, and he was gonna.
Okay.
And I was just like, "Yeah, y'all are on the way to Raw." He was like, "Yeah, we'll be there." So no, I got a chance to talk to him. Got to take a picture with Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All
man,
right.
look before we wrap this thing. Go ahead. Wait. Go ahead.
No. So look, as bad as I am, I've lost my composure twice in front of two celebrities.
Who was that?
Uh, so I live in Dayton, Ohio. Dave Chappelle lives in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
I was in traffic. Dave
Yeah, I
Chappelle
remember
was
you
on his
said you
motor.
almost ran him over.
I almost ran him over. Then I get a chance to make up because I was at one of my favorite spots that's no longer open, but my girl Jasmine is opening up a new spot. I was at the Lish, and he walks in and he sits down. He said, "Hey man," he's talking to the bartender. He knew the bartender, and
Yeah.
the bartender knows how big of a Dave Chappelle fan I am. So he gives it like, "Hey, you met my man Chris?" He's like, "Oh, okay." He smokes a cigarette in a place where we're not supposed to be smoking.
Of course.
Of course. And and then we sitting back. He orders me a drink. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in there. He orders me a drink. And he said, "You run anybody over lately?" It was almost a year past, me almost running him over. So look, hey, I felt something. And then the second one, kind of like what you said, met CeeLo in Vegas.
Yeah, I
Met
remember that story.
CeeLo in Vegas. Hey, almost lost it. My brother was there. He's not a big CeeLo fan, so he got me together. We get to take that legendary picture. I still show that picture. I might have to make it my screensaver just to let people know
Yeah.
around. But the dopest part of that story when I met CeeLo, got the picture, and I literally was like, because he was talking and having a good time, because he was school shopping with his kids. So I, not to be a super fanboy, I said, "Hey man, appreciate it. Let you get back with it." And I go and sit down where the shoes are to call my cousin because he wasn't with me because he overslept. Nehemiah, my yang, he messed up. Man, I'm sitting down, chilling, putting my picture on Facebook because I'm so excited. CeeLo then comes and sits down next to me. And we just sit down and we really just rap. And he asked me some great questions like, "If you really my fan, blah, blah, blah." Hey, man, that was one of the dopest days of my life. I got to sit back and talk to one of my favorite MCs ever.
Now I didn't get a chance to like take a picture with him. I have a long conversation, but him and Jazzy Faye, when they were doing their joint collaboration thing, they came to Oklahoma City and we opened up for them. And so I
Right
got,
on.
and they were sitting in VIP, got a chance to talk it up with him. So yeah, man, it's crazy of all the people that I have like touched, have got to meet. Like it's incredible.
We
Uh,
we we some blessed people. You a little bit more than me
I don't know
because you got
about
to
all
meet
that.
Mike. No, you got to meet Mike. So I'm upset. I might steal your story. I might
Oh,
start telling people. I
well,
might start telling people I met Mike. You know,
let me tell you
I'm a
another one. Then that way you can take this one too. Back when I was in Germany, I met Ray Mercer.
ah. How big a boy are you?
Hey,
Uh-oh.
he was just a regular dude,
Right.
just a
Hey,
regular dude. Like,
I'm being completely honest. Most of my favorite, I met Jamie Foxx, another one of my
see,
favorites.
now I'm mad about that one.
Oh man. And I met Jamie on some cool, like just sit back and got to chop it up a little bit. Meaning, and most of them were human beings, man. They were literally just average cats. Like, hey man, look at her booty. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the same conversations that I have with my partners. Like, hey, Ahmad, you see that booty over there? Oh yeah, man, she came through the line the other day. Damn, you know her? Like literally, that's how they were. But what we got? We got 9 minutes.
Yeah.
What's the
So
last?
9
What's the
minutes.
last
That's the
topic?
last
Last.
thing, brother. What
Oh
did you
wait, we got. Oh, let me see where you're going. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
what did you feel about this debate, bro?
We are so brother. September, my September Virgo,
Do
bro.
you
Look here, man.
remember?
Hey, man, listen. We 40. We're 40 years old, baby.
That's right, man.
Anyway, so I didn't watch the debate. Didn't watch it. I don't need to watch it. I know where I'm going. You
Yeah.
watch debates to make a decision, right? And I got too much going on. I got everything going on. I know where I'm going. This guy, for the last 4 years, I was excited to see if he was going to be different. I wanted to believe the hype. I didn't vote for him to begin with, but hey, sure, let's see what he's going to do. I was ready to see it. And he showed me he showed me the worst part of America. So with that being said, I'd vote for Goofy before I voted for Donald Trump.
I understand that, man. I didn't watch the debate either, but of course you could if you are watching the news or
Oh yes. Oh man.
you know some of the highlights from it.
Oh, I know all the highlights. You wanna know why I know all the highlights? Because when I wasn't watching the debate, I'm getting tagged in everybody that loves me, their posts. Literally, like this dude is this dude, my timeline, you know what I mean? So I'm getting the blow by blows. I'm getting what is happening. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the majority of it say, hey man, this is a shit show. It's nothing but old, grumpy old men arguing. Ha 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 ha. But at the end of the day, stand down, but stand by. That was the debate for me.
Right.
And like I say, so when they say, hey, this guy might have COVID because he's getting out of that, I mean, it just shows me exactly why. Yeah, he's got to go. Not to mention, he's about to put his third person on the Supreme Court. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. And like I say, and most people that don't follow politics like I follow politics, it's not just the Supreme Court, the appellate courts. He's put a lot of judges on the bench. It's very, very scary. So with that being said, I I hope America does better. I hope America says this might not be what we need it to be. You know what I mean? I think this is really going to tell us where we're at. I know who my neighbors are. I know who I hang out with, and I've learned a lot about people that I thought I knew. I'm just gonna put it out there like that.
Yeah.
I like that we had Donald Trump as a president because he uncovered a lot of stuff. I think people are learning more about themselves that they've never known.
There's always
know
a
what I
silver
mean?
lining to everything.
Oh man, so yeah, I gotta believe it on shit. I would commit suicide 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It's like I would have gave up a long time ago if I could see the silver lining. You know what I mean in my turmoil. So at the end of the day, I'm praying that people get out and vote. I hope everybody that's watching this gets out and vote. And with that being said, if you vote for Donald Trump for whatever reasons, because mind you, I'm a richer man because Donald Trump is in office. You know what I mean? I make more money. Look, payroll. Look, this payroll tax. You know that. Hey, I know you got it just like I got it because we're federal employees. So I know you got that. Hey, I almost forgot. I said, hey, where's this extra money coming from? It is what it is. But I'm not going to fall for it. I know where I come from is suffering. It's going to suffer for the next 10 years because of what he did.
Yeah.
Watching his campaign commercials throw me off. So the debate itself, okay. I mean, who needs it? Who needs them to argue because you watched it, right? No, you said you didn't watch. I apologize. Right. No questions were asked. No policies were heard. What are your policies on this? What are your policies on that? They didn't address none of that. I challenge anybody watching this podcast to go back and watch the greatest president I've ever seen, Barack Obama. I'll go back to and challenge you to watch those debates, how debate is really supposed to be handled. If you're just going to argue and speak over and talk, it was call each other names, that's not a debate. That doesn't if you had judges, if anyone's been in debate, go watch the great debaters. You got to impress certain people, not the crowd, people that understand what you're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Give me some college debate judges to sit back and score the debates. Give me a mute button. Give me a foul if you keep going over or interrupting. Let's make this a real debate. Give me college rules for this. Don't just show me you're going to just bully somebody or talk loud or bring up someone's dead son, coke-headed son, even though you know your son has, never mind. Anyway, you know what I mean?
No. I get it. And I think I'm more excited about the VP debate than anything. I really want to see what Kamala Harris does. And so I'm looking forward to that. But no, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was actually at a business meeting during it, and so I caught the tail end of it. And of course, like you said,
we're just doing it big over here.
Hey, I got an interruption. Yeah, they can't hear you.
I apologize.
They can't hear you.
We can't hear.
They can't hear. Hey, that's my big slay. I told you I'm at the cigar bar. Hey, my partners is looking at me like, "Hey, Chris, where you at? We over here making jokes." Hey, I got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes. Hey, I'm a love person everywhere I go.
No, it's all good, brother. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with your boy for an hour. But no, basically, man, that's pretty much it, man. You know what I'm saying? I do encourage everybody to get out and vote. And we definitely want to thank the bad guy for stepping in because he is definitely one of the Slash brothers. And Charlie holding it down for Landon for his birthday. And
happy birthday, Landon. We out. Love y'all. Brothers.